What's up, everybody? Hope everybody is having a good Thursday. Sorry, give me a second while I set all this stuff up. You would think I'd be getting better at this by now, but I still feel slow. Okay, cool. We are up. We are live. We are checking audio. Everything looks good to be good on this time. I know we were having some issues yesterday with some weird audio stuff, so. All right. We are going to do a little bit of practice. This probably won't be a crazy long stream tonight, but we have the next round of the V2R series kicks off tomorrow with the Toyota GR86. So we are going to jump in that thing and get out on the Charlotte Roval and get our first couple of discovery laps going. Is it working? Did you check it or no? Okay. Cool. We let that load up real quick, guys. I'm going to grab my drink, my gloves, and then we are going to get some discovery laps. So 2 seconds, and then we should be good to go. And we back, and we back, and we back. All right. Let's try this old thingy out here. What do you think, bros? There he goes. Okay, cool. Guys yawning over here. Okay. So like I said, I have not really done this track, not really done this car, so some discovery laps with it and see what happens. I can already tell him to come way up on the 4 feedback sensitivity. I've got it tuned down from GT3 last night. Let's see what that does for us. So this should be a really fun. Let's turn this down a little bit for you guys. This should be a really fun series. We're really excited about this one. The cool thing with the GR86, there's a lot of series or race teams that use the GR86 as kind of the like entry level into racing. So what our hopes are with this is that we can actually take somebody from the sim side to some sort of either track day experience or something on the real end using something you would probably see in a beginning career kind of deal. Woo, this car's got some bounce to it. The one that we Charlotte Roval, you have a ton of runoff out here. That part I do know. Almost lost it. Riding that thing on two wheels for a second. Way late on that turn in. That sucked. Oh, a little scratch. Just commit through the two wheels. Looking at our Delta. God, we were getting right up into that wall. I feel like there's a better way to come at that, though. I feel like we're coming still, like, too much of a steep angle trying to clear that curb. Or clear the inside wall. I feel like if we come wider there, we might be able to get a better exit out of that corner. Pushing way too hard against the tires there. And we're looking for the 2 board here on this entry. A little lap or two. Still coming down the lap times a little bit. So I'm using no brake on the entry of 1. It's just a tight turn in basically, a coast. No throttle. This is a lift here, little touch of brake, downshift to the outside so you can tuck in, back in close, but it's still pushing. We want to try to get the back of the car behind it, or pushing it through the tires. We get a better exit there a little bit, so that's what I was talking about, just trying to clean up that that exit, the takeoff out of that turn. A little bit of speed to find in there. We carried 3rd through. We're finding them walls. That's the exit we want right there. Okay, cool. So it's like a lift coming into the entry. We want to coast into the middle of that turn, line it up so we're kind of coming straight past. I'm not trying to have to make such a round exit off that wall. I like that one. I like that line a lot better. Saw that one coming a mile away. Little touch, little touch. All right, let's go back though. Let's take a look at that one. Perfect little time while we set this little review back up. To mention Podium1Racing.com. Our good friends are ready to make all your sim dreams come true. I just realized the front of the car has coming for you on the front end. I like it. Podium1Racing.com. Use code Oasis at checkout. Save on everything you buy. That is store-wide through Podium 1 Racing, so that applies to anything. So if you are looking to upgrade your current setup, check them out. Also, obviously, Oasis Sim Racing. If you're in Texas, come see us. Come jump on one of our rigs. We have 20 of these full motion simulators set up in shop for you to come in and do some racing with us or race your buddies, whatever you feel like doing. Toyota GR86 National Series starts tomorrow, Friday the 15th. Open qualifiers are 1 month long, so November 15th through December 15th. Top 4 fastest times from our store will go to the main event to race for cash and prizes. So some exciting stuff. So if you guys, if you think you're fast, come show us. We wanna find out. Okay, sorry. Let's get back into the review though. So this is the turn I was talking about. It's the entry into the loop. Okay, so let's get. We come into this, slow to the outside so we can get a better angle. That's a bad camera. So inside tight, let it go wide, get the angle set up right so we can come almost like a straight line past that rather than making such a like kind of angled turn. So, okay, cool. That's what we're looking for. That's what we want. This should have, yeah, you guys have my best lap on there. Cool. It's like a 133.792. Okay. Let's keep working on it. So yeah, real quick too, what we're running, Asetek Forte motor, Gomez Sim Industries X29 wheel, Gomez Industries Aeroflex shorties. I love these gloves. Advanced Sim Racing Air 6 chassis, D-Box full motion system all the way around, Recaro Automotive race seats, Aegon AOC 32-inch triples, 4070 supers on the PCs. Yeah. If you guys have any questions on any of the gear, equipment, or any questions on anything at all, please drop in the chat and let us know what you think. Let's go get faster. Got cold tires too, so that's why it's not biting in as good there. Get those puppies warm. Woo! Okay. Too much body roll. Too much body roll. Okay, can't hit that curb. That inside curb is a little aggressive. Still just feel like I'm like pushing the front of the car through when I should be
getting the power more behind the car. Feel like I'm scrubbing the daylights out of the front tires. Definitely the slower route there. We just want to like nick the red and white of that, not the blue curb. Blue curb just got some serious lift behind it and just really offsets the car. Okay, I tried to do a different line there. I'm trying to see how like little of brakes we could use, but the answer was too little. Nope. We're sliding. We're sliding. All right, let's reset. Let's reset. Oh, okay. All right. So, little discovery lap. Let's see what goes on. Kind of a coast lift here, tight to the inside, come wide. It's a downshift, back on power. This car's real sensitive, like where the power is. Like you can't, it's not gonna get speed pulling away. You have to get everything kind of like lined up. If you don't get the back end behind the car, it's super understeery. But if you have the power at least behind it, like pushing it, it'll track a little better. It just doesn't like aggressive input on throttle. Looking for basically in between the 2 and the 1. Come on. Those blue curbs, they're so big. Send the car to the moon. Still a bad angle coming through there. I feel like we can get that a lot cleaner. We gotta stop hitting that inside right blue curb on the entry of that. It just offsets the car so long. We have to wait forever to get the tires back underneath us to be able to get back on power. I think we need to wait longer. I think I'm turning in too tight. Or not too tight, turning in too early, trying to come around that brick wall or the cement wall. I think we need to take that like a really, really late apex. I think that's going to give us a better line out of it. So stay off that curb, back on power early. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Real wide there for whatever reason. So we're gonna go past the green. Yeah, we're not gonna try to hit that. Okay, that's the line though there. So past the green light, then turn in. And that's nice. That's actually a really good like reference marker. Flipping the curb does help there, but like I feel like the danger of it is oh, don't touch. I get. Okay, a lot better. So I was kind of doing it like backwards there. Why we lost so much time in that one. Just murdered the entry there. Off turn one. Murdered that. We're falling apart, boys and girls. We are falling apart. You know, it's funny. If you guys have been watching the streams for the last couple of weeks, I keep complaining about the fact that I keep forgetting my fan because it gets really hot back here on the rig. Best part is, I didn't forget today, but is it plugged in and on? No, because it's in my truck. But I brought it with me. Name of the title of this stream is It's Hot. We can all kind of like use the curbs kind of backwards, but oh, that's what the issue was. I was coming in fourth on that the last round. Lost it. Dang it. Back end came out on me. Come on. This car driving me crazy. I've been spending too much time in like GT3. This car feels so slow. So yeah, so big things with this car. A couple different things. Um, you can't like I try to kind of find the best way to describe it. To get back on the throttle or to get on the throttle, like if you have any input and you're kind of like trying to turn in, the car just wants to like push. So it's very understeery, meaning the front doesn't want to dive in to turns. It kind of wants to like get pushed past. Uh, the other big thing with this car is the body roll is pretty extravagant, and that doubled up with the size of some of the curbs on this track. Uh, can get real interesting real fast. You'll come out one and you're just like jumping around. So um, cool track for sure. It's not overly difficult. I mean, you really only have like two big braking zones. Everything else is kind of a little bit of modulation and stuff. So this is gonna be fun. I'm really excited about this series, uh, especially for the fact too that just with the national side, we're gonna get I think we have. I think we're in like 18 states at this point with this event, so we are all over the place on this one. So it's gonna be a fun one. But let's keep going. Let's stop making excuses for being slow and actually just be fast, right? So this one, we're gonna tap the brakes kind of in here. It's kind of coast. I kind of want to go wide here, let the downshift happen here, curl back in so I can get straight here and then get the power. Tons of runoff here. You can go completely over the blue line. Anything on concrete here is fine. It does hit, though, I think at the red and white curbing. I think you have to be back on track by that point. We break in an uphill here, try to cut in back tight, and then carry speed up and around. But again, it's very, if you guys are used to Fuji with us the last couple weeks, it's very kind of familiar of the Sector 3 on Fuji. It just wants to push you wide on everything. But, like, that's the angle we want to hit that guy at. So we need to kind of do, we're going to do another, like, 50% lap after this one. Coming around this guy, like I said, I'm looking brake zone, like kind of in between 1 and 2. I'm still playing with it, so I still think there is some more speed in this. But brake zone is in between 1 and 2 here. Try to keep to the right as much as possible. I want to like clip. See, that's too much clipping, so. And then this, again, you can run through this without hitting track limits. I think by the time that white line that's across the track, I think you have to be back above the blue at that point. But yeah. This one's a little bit weird, so I'm kind of using like the biggest extrusion of this. There's a little like grass divot color change. It's really hard to see. But that's kind of what I'm using as a brake zone. So coming in here, third gear at the 1 board, it's off throttle. I want to curl in nice and tight, back on throttle here. I'm up and around, nice and tight to that inside wall. Lift, touch a brake, touch a brake, touch a brake, downshift, touch a brake, back on throttle. Oh, that was a good sector 1. It's like waiting the whole time for the car to land. It's like, go down. That was clean. All right. So that is interesting. So there was a... Oh, yeah, see. That's the one that gets us. I'm so bad. I always think it's real and I close my eyes. Like, anytime I know I'm going to hit the wall, I'm like, oh! That was very interesting. So let's go back and watch that real quick, though. Because we gained, like, 7 tenths on that last one. Which is interesting. So what we did is on the entrance of this, I purposely kind of aimed at the blue. I wanted to start it early, so instead of hitting it and popping the side up, I wanted to see if I can kind of get on it and kind of roll through. And when we can, we did not get a off limits or an off track or anything there. So that was a clean run. That was 7 tenths, literally just changing that a little bit up in that last little sector. So let's watch it from the cockpit. So inside and then up on the blue and over. See, I mean, it wasn't as bad as it's been hitting that thing in some of the earlier laps. Like hitting that, it was like crazy. Hitting that one is game over, and I think because we're running up on the like big buckle side of it. Yeah, definitely getting on it here. Cool. That's why we do this. Just here to learn. Just here to learn. Y'all being super quiet in the chat though. Hope everyone's having a great night. Say hi. Let's talk about stuff. If anybody has any questions, let me know. This car is so boaty. Cold tires and pushing. That's what it'll get you. My car has damage. It like was for sure the wheel was not straight. Okay. That was weird. I did hit the wall, so on me. Oh yeah, and hope you guys like the new overlays. We added those in. So we've got a track map for you now, telemetry. I'm good for not paying attention. Telemetry, and then the live leaderboard too. So a couple new things. Like I said, we're constantly adding to this, messing with this. So we've been enjoying it. That's what I get for not paying attention. All right. Cold tires, cold tires, cold tires. Too wide. I'm trying to see if we could keep that, but we can't. See, that's the hard part with that one too. Like if you come in too tight on that, there's no way it's gonna push you wide. Lost all my entry speed there. Oh my god. We touched the wall right before the turn. Because we're silly. Oh, da, 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 da. See, they just, it's so bad. We gotta stay off that blue curb, man. That thing is killing us. Everything is getting shifted wide, wide, wide. Too much lifting. We're losing so much time there. It's frustrating. Tried to ease into the brakes a little bit there. We lost time. It's not the way to go. Still getting pushed way too wide there to get any time. I don't know why I can't straighten up at that exit. We finally got the right exit, but we just destroyed the the entry into it. I'm like trying different entries there, different exits is. Just nothing's feeling really good there. A little bit better, small time gain, but not anything worth to ride home about. that one felt better, but the time is saying otherwise. The time never lies. Let's so we did a 132.6, no setup, so let's load in real quick. Let's get a couple laps in on like the actual fixed setup. And see if we get any sort of different results. Sometimes just the way that the car's geared on a different setup or a different tune, fuel load, weight, distribution, all that fun stuff comes into play. For the event, it is a custom setup on the car that we are building specifically just for this event. So it is not duplicatable for you at home. You do have to come to a participating sim store to actually get that set up. So, all right, let's run this real quick with the fixed setup and just see if it feels any different. So kind of we know what to expect with the different setup. I'm sure gearing's going to be different, and then weight and fuel load, I'm sure it'll be a little bit different too. It already kind of feels a little bit tighter, even with the cold tires. Suspension does feel stiffer on this setup. Terrible. A series of entries and exits. That thing is just—it's a mean little setup right there. I feel like race-wise, I'd be leaning on those tires way too hard there. feel like I'm having to just like force so much to not hit the wall on the exit. Nope. All right. All right, well, that was a little over an hour in the GR86, prepping for the National Series race that starts tomorrow, the 15th. Open qualifiers, again, are going to be for 1 month, so November 15th all the way through December 15th. Top 4 times during that month that are recorded here in our store are going to go to the main event, and they will race for, we currently have a little over 10 grand in the prize and cash pot right now. That will get broken up between the first, I think it's first through fifth place. But we're bringing in sponsors daily, so we're adding to that. So it is coming along really good. But yeah, so anyways, so little exit real quick. Let me prep everything, that way I don't say goodbye and then you guys have to watch me try to close out of this for 3 minutes because that's always my favorite. So anyways, Oasis Sim Racing, if you guys are in Texas, please come see us. We'd love to do some racing with you. Podium1racing.com. If you are in the market for anything sim gear related, please go through them. Use code Oasis at checkout. It will save you money. Black Friday deals abound right now. I will say that much. So it is a good time to get into some upgrades. But yeah, we are always here. If anybody has any questions or anything sim related or whatever, reach out to us. Let us know. We love doing this. We love growing this, and can't wait to bring you along with us. So, anyways, National Series GR86 Charlotte Roval starts tomorrow. Come see us. Come win some money. But I think we're going to end it there tonight, guys. We will be back, I know for sure Monday we'll be back. May try to get another stream in before then too, but we will work on it. So, all right, guys. Hope you all have a great night, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.